been quite a week. The holidays are here, guys. I hope you guys are all excited about that. I am. That means hot cocoa, that means presents. For those of you that like snow, you're gonna get some of that, hopefully, maybe. Now, I like snow, I just don't like a lot of snow. I like snow on Christmas, you know. I'm one of those kinds. I'm a romantic, what can I say? But anyway, guys, welcome to the third update for Wolf at the Door. I'm gonna try and keep this brief because update number 2 was 20 minutes long. I kind of wanted to take you guys on like a journey to kind of see how scouting process goes, at least for me. I felt like that would be more personal touch, and I felt like maybe you guys would kind of like that and enjoy that. I realized it was really long, so I'm gonna keep this one brief. I've got a few updates I wanna let you guys know about, and I've also got a ton of thank yous to deliver to you guys because I'm very grateful for all of your hard work, dedication. I've brought a few people on board for the crew that I'd like to thank very, very deeply, and I want to start off with that right now. Where's my ball? Someone has taken my ball. Where could it be? I found it! Okay, so the first person I would like to deeply thank is Jermaine Thomas. He is going to be our key grip for Wolf at the Door. In other words, he's going to be in charge of all the equipment that the camera will be on, so to speak. Drones, tripods, dollies, cranes, sliders, steadicams, anything like that. He's going to be 100% in charge of setting up, tearing down, and operating those as we need them. He worked as camera B on Castle, and he also did the drone work on Castle, if you've seen that, and he did a fantastic job, super dedicated, a fantastic energy to have on set, and I'm thrilled to have him back for Wolf at the Door. Second person I would like to thank is Lauren Deggs. I just recently met Lauren this year through mutual friends. Lauren is a hairstylist. I've mentioned her in some of the updates before. She has agreed to come on as makeup, hairstylist, special effects, and beyond that, she has offered other things such as weapons to be involved. She's got family that builds custom weapons, and then she also offered to bring a team with her for the makeup and hair and stuff, which is I never asked that. That's fantastic that she's that thrilled about this project that she went out of her way to suggest that. I can't thank her enough for that, and she's an incredible actress too. I'm excited to see how her audition goes, because I want her on board as much as possible. Another thank you I would like to add really fast is Zack Deal. Zack Deal's from Terre Haute, Indiana. I've known Zack for a little while, and he's an amazing filmmaker. He has his own freelance company. I'll put the description in the below, and he does wedding videos, commercial work, event work, anything he can get his hands on. The guy is really smart, really into filmmaking and passionate, and there's a lot I can learn from him, and he's agreed to come on board and help with lighting. And if you go to Zack's page, you'll find all sorts of photography that he's done that's just out of control good, and his lighting skills are fantastic, and that's what he likes to do. He told me himself. So I'm really pumped to have him on board. He's got a lot of equipment that he offered to bring as well, which is super cool. You know, that's fantastic. We've got equipment too, but Zack's got so much stuff, and he knows how to use it well, and I think he's going to bring that much more to this production in terms of cinematic quality and just overall production quality. And Zack, I'm really excited to work with you, man. Thank you very much. Another person I would like to thank is Taylor Link. She's from Greencastle, and she found our post, I think just because we're mutual friends on Facebook, and she said she was very interested in being a part of the project and helping out with the hair and makeup of the film. And I'm excited to kind of have her and Lauren collaborate together on the set. You know, that's going to be an amazing collaboration that I see happening, and I think that they're really going to bring these characters to life just that much more. Taylor, thank you for expressing interest. I'm really excited to work with you and meet you and talk a little bit more in depth about the characters. But yeah, like I said, thank you very, very much, and I'm very, very excited for this. I would also like to thank Jessica Watson. Jessica Watson is from Terre Haute. I believe she goes to ISU, and I know her as acquaintance when I used to live in Terre Haute, and she does a lot of face paint work, and I have been noticing this on her Instagram and Facebook for quite some time now, and I actually reached out to her and asked if she had any interest in being a part of the special effects work team with Wolf at the Door. She messaged back right away saying that she was totally interested, wanted to do it. You know, that's fantastic. I cannot wait to have her on the special effects team for the film. Jessica, I love your work. I think your work's fantastic. That's the reason I reached out to you. You know, she's been engaged in all the posts, reading the post. I've noticed that, and I thank you for that. And I can't wait to meet up and talk a little bit more in depth about the special effects for the film with the special effects team as a whole. We'll get there. We've just got to get through auditions tomorrow, and we'll be on to meeting with the rest of the crew and getting all these specifics laid out and met and on the same page, so to speak. But yeah, thank you, Jessica, very much. I'm really stoked to see what you can bring to the table, what ideas you have, because I'm sure you've got a lot of great ideas. But yeah, I look forward to talking to you soon. I also want to give a big thanks to Megan Bauermeister. Megan actually was involved with Castle every day of the 3-day shoot. And Megan came on board, and she was wanting to do anything she could get her hands on. She helped out with creating the atmospheric haze in all the scenes that we used for Castle. She helped with set design in every single scene that you see in Castle. Megan placed the items in the background. Megan built the set. And it was just fantastic. She was just so ready to work and so thrilled to be on set. And I had never met her until day one of Castle. She showed up, and I honestly wasn't really sure who she was. I had to introduce myself, and she's like, "I'm Megan." We talked briefly about being, me being a part of the film. Gosh, am I glad she showed up, because she really brought the sets to life. She brought the environment to life. So I've asked her to come on board for this film, Wolf at the Door, and she gladly and very excitedly accepted. And she's going to be on board kind of helping with set design again, because I absolutely loved what she did. And she was a big support. She came to the premiere. She thanked me multiple times for letting her be involved in the film. And I got to say, Megan, it's me that should be thanking you. It's a team effort. I don't want to be the person that's at the top of the pedestal. I feel like without you guys, this would never happen. And I thank you guys, because ultimately, without you, this film would be nothing. Castle would have been nothing. And I love your work on Castle. And I'm really excited to have you on for Wolf at the Door too. Really, really stoked about that. Thank you very much. I also want to thank Wes Sturdivant. I believe that's how you say his last name. I was introduced to Wes from Howie, who was the lead role in Castle. He played Friedrich. Wes is a DP living out in Bloomington. I've seen some of his work, and I have to say it's absolutely amazing. And I had a long conversation with him the other day about getting him involved with Wolf at the Door. It's still a pending transaction, but regardless, I feel like there's a lot I can learn from you, Wes. I feel like you can bring a massive level of cinematic quality to this film just based on the work I've seen. We seem to have a really good understanding of how this works, how this collaboration is going to work. And right away I felt comfortable talking to you. I love your work. I feel like you can really, really enhance this production to the next level. So I really hope you come on board, man. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being excited about it. Thank you, Howie, for pointing me in the direction of Wes. And you know what? I guess I should extend another thank you to Howie. Howie will be in the film. He'll be playing Detective Monroe. And Howie is so dedicated to film. His passion is unmatched by anyone I've met thus far. He is so engaged in the community, and he's constantly getting me in touch with people. If I post something on Facebook that I need something or I'm looking for this, he'll message someone. He'll put me in a group chat with them, and next thing I know, I'm talking to these people. It's what he did with Wes. And he's been furthering my relationships with people. And at the same time, I know he's doing the same for himself, and I have to say, he's just a tremendous friend, a tremendous guy, a great actor, but an even better friend. And I'm really excited to have you on board for Wolf at the Door, Howie. Love you, bud. Now let me shout out one or two more final thank yous. Sorry if this is getting a bit long-winded. I said it would be short. But I want to thank everybody that has submitted audition tapes. Every single tape that I've got has been fantastic. I absolutely love the tapes I've got. You guys put a lot of effort into it. A lot of you are just really amazing actors, and I'm really excited to meet you guys. Even if you don't get the role that you tried out for, I want everyone to at least be somewhere in the film, an extra of some sort, because I want to give that to you guys, because you guys have shown me so much support and so much encouragement, and just you've been there, and I want to repay you guys. I love all the submissions I've got. All of them were fantastic, top-notch submissions. I'm looking forward to see you guys, and if you get the part, we'll definitely be talking soon. Now, to my NWP team, Carly Seacrest, Daria Barvinska, Joey Fenolio, and Lance Kokel. You guys are awesome. You guys put up with me every single day, sending out tons of information and updates and tasks to do, and you guys are always on top of it. and helping me get all this pre-production stuff done. And I just love the effort and passion and professionalism that you guys have shown me and taught me. And I'm going to carry that with me all the way through the next however many years I've got left in this life. So you guys, I'm really excited for breakfast tomorrow morning, getting the team together, talking about some things. I'm really stoked for that. I'm stoked for auditions, and just know I love you guys and appreciate you guys. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to like buy you guys food or t-shirts or presents for Christmas, something of that caliber. Now there's tons of updates that we're working on in the background, we're trying to schedule out the dates for the film. We don't have exact dates, but we do have what we like to call pretty close. So we will be filming one day the last week of January for the very first scene of the film. We haven't got an exact date, but it will be the last week of January. Then, for the rest of the film, the other 90%, we will be filming the last week of March. Now, like I said, we don't have exact dates, and that is because we are still trying to finalize locations. I will be uploading all of the locations we need and slight descriptions for those locations on the group. If anyone knows anywhere or anyone that might have a place that's similar to one of the locations on this list, please get with me, because we want to hash these locations out as soon as possible so that we can definitively pick shoot dates. And then we can schedule what we're going to shoot on those days and build the itinerary, so to speak. Locations are going to be what we're really grinding down right now, because we need to get that done. We need to get it done right as soon as we can. So I'll be uploading that to the group page. If you guys see anything that you may know might work, please get with me and we'll go check it out and try and get it knocked out of the way. After that, we'll be working on finishing up with props and costumes for everybody. And beyond that, once we have the cast and crew completely finalized, which is very, very near, we want to be meeting with you guys and chatting with you guys and doing Skypes and Google Hangouts or whatever you use, FaceTime. Just to kind of talk to you guys, have weekly updates so that we can be on the same page, so everyone has a firm grasp of what we're doing, how we're doing it. We can really make the most of our film days. But other than that, guys, everything's going great. This film is really starting to catch some attention. We're working on sponsorships and investors, which more will come after December 6th on that, so hang in there with me. But until then, guys, if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, if you have anything at all you'd like to say, send me a message, post on the group. We want you guys to feel involved. We want you guys to show us your ideas, because this film's going to be all it can be because everyone is involved and building off of each other to make this film amazing, which it's going to be. So guys, until next time, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Go out there and get those presents bought, because if you're like me, you haven't bought anything, and you need to stop procrastinating. I guess I need to too. So, all of you that are coming to auditions tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bring your A game, and I'll see you guys later.